For coming out. Thank you, Wayside Athletic Club, for hosting us this year. We're so happy to be here. All right, without further ado, I'd like to announce the #2 ranked doubles team on tour from Argentina, Natalia Mendez and Maria Jose Vargas. All right, and our #1 ranked doubles team on tour, #1 player in the world, and #3, Paula Longoria and Samantha Salas, Mexico. Referee and head official for this match, Maria Renee Rodriguez.
Well, Maria Renee Rodriguez getting some love as the referee. We're about to start. Welcome, everybody, to the final match of the Boston Open. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined shortly by LPRT Commissioner TJ Bamba, who you just heard on the mic. This should be a fun one. It's 1 versus 2. It's Mexico versus Argentina. It's Longoria Salas against Vargas Mendez. These two have comfortably reached the final, demonstrating they are the two best doubles teams here this weekend. We'll see how they fare. Vargas and Mendez. I mentioned to TJ earlier that Vargas didn't play a final, and she's been playing the final consistently this season. She didn't have to today. She probably wanted to. In fact, I know she wanted to. But she lost to Salas yesterday after having 2 match points. I wonder how that affects her, positive or negative. She certainly will be more rested than Longoria Salas. So I'm joined by Commissioner TJ Bamba. It's been a great experience here at the Boston Open, exposing new people to the sport.
You know what? That's what I love about this location. We've never been to this location. This is our 4th year for the Boston Open and our 3rd club. We've kind of moved around the Boston area. Wayside Athletic Club welcomed us and opened their doors to us and are very happy to have us here. I've heard a couple people say, we're going to miss you guys. The racquetball pro, Marcia Hayward, said, yeah, she said it's going to be too quiet around here after we leave.
Skip ball from Salas, something she did a lot in her final earlier today.
Of all the colors these teams could have picked, odds were not.
Salas and Longoria in the back. We'll just say they're the black team and the black and white team of Vargas Mendez with their sponsor Head, who also support the LPRT. Ball. Longoria this time. Good start from Vargas and Mendez. Somebody said good shot, but that was a big skip.
Yeah.
And Vargas with the soft hands on the left side.
It's interesting, those two players switch sides frequently, Vargas and Mendez. And they may even switch halfway through the match to a game.
Safety hold up replay. Yes, and definitely trying something new in this environment. They've, by the way, thanks to Pro Racquetball Stats for this, Vargas and Mendez have never beaten Longoria Salas.
That was a tough serve. Wallpaper serve there by Mendez to Salas. She's going for it again, comes out a little bit wide.
She was using that, actually both of them were using that last night in their semifinal, serving down the right side, sliding along the wall. It seems to work on these courts. Of course, every court is different and it has nuances. Oh my.
Jeez.
Don't
You know,
see
you
that
didn't
very
see
often.
anything remotely close to that in her singles match. She was just top. But you know what? New match, and gotta get the kinks out.
Well, Mendez. It's been interesting that we've seen a lot of around the world shots from sidewall to sidewall from Mendez in this match so far. Less ceiling balls. Right angle from Salas. 2 serving 5. There's another one. Mendez. A long rally. Mendez thought it skipped. Wow.
Still going.
Oh.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd like that one. That was an exciting rally. A lot of shots, a lot of gets.
Tough. Oh, Mendez this time. Great shot. Another great rally. What a match we've already had so far. 5 serving 3, so Vargas and Mendez start with 5 points. Longoria, Salas answer with 3. We'll see if Team Argentina can continue the momentum. Great cover from Mendez. She was ready for that pinch.
6-3.
Yes. Wow, Mendez. I don't know that she was trying to do that on purpose. Seemed to hit a racket on the floor, but it certainly worked.
What?
And we have,
First time out.
and as you said in the singles, when Longoria takes a timeout first, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. For them, I mean, Team Argentina is playing very well so far. They've been patient. They've kept the ball deep. Ceiling balls have been pretty good. They're not really not giving Team Mexico a chance to set up and unload on those balls.
Well, TJ, we've talked about the fact that we're exposing people to this sport for the very first time, and it's we've had situations even today where people have come in and said, I'm just seeing this for the first time. I usually don't see people playing on the court, or it's not definitely ladies playing, and so I'm coming back to watch this. It's really neat.
Yes, ladies of this caliber, might I add. The local people here, not just racquetball players, but swimmers, tennis players, just people that belong to the club have stopped by, and they're just amazed. They're going, wow, this is amazing. These players are just amazing to watch.
Well, we certainly appreciate all the hospitality that have been given to us by Wayside Athletic Club, and we should also mention Stuart Solomon of Solomon Racket and Sports for sponsoring this event and running the tournament as well. There's an amateur draw, singles yesterday and doubles today. Been a lot of fun seeing all these courts busy all day yesterday and certainly all today as well.
Yeah, they, I mean, the club itself just, they painted the courts for us a month before they found out we were coming to this club. So they really are happy that we're here and really welcomed us.
Longoria with a crisp winner after the timeout. Half out. So Vargas switching over to the right side. Some tactical games going on in this final. Serving to Salas. Ooh.
Jeez.
What's the call?
Okay, so referee called replay. I think if Salas goes back and watches this video replay, she's going to see how much in the way she was.
We're into replay, so another point for Vargas and Mendez. This is the start they wanted. It's a setup. And a mistake from Vargas. So 3 points earned by Vargas and Mendez in that round. Last time, Longoria Salas won 3. Let's see if they can do better. Longoria with the backhand pinch winner. Mendez on the left, Vargas on the right. Switching again.
Oh, jeez, that's a funny bounce off that door.
Vargas, I don't think expected to get that. Mendez let it come through. 5 serving 8. Full points for the #1 seeds. Good battle of 2 teams that have played together for so many years now.
That makes a difference when you're used to, you know your partner, you're used to playing with them, you know where they're going to be, how they move, you talk to each other. You know, we saw a big difference between Jessica Bria and Aaron Rivera, who haven't played together that much. This is their first tournament, and
There was confusion.
they have a lot of work to do.
Longoria going for the crack just over the short serve line. Kicks into the middle. She got a couple of aces in her singles final that way. Skip ball Vargas. Serve. What's the call? Point given. We'll have an appeal, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Okay,
No.
so they looked at Team Argentina looked at the coach, and the coach said no, but I might have said there was an argument there because that ball came off the crack.
So are you asking me court hinder?
No, I'm saying that it had a crazy bounce. I don't know if she would have got it.
Well, there was a 2 bounce. 2 bounces it was. Both line judges agree with our official, so all stands 8 serving 8. 5 points in a row for Longoria Salas. One more, and I think we'll see Team Argentina take a timeout. court hinder, but not called by our official. That's clean hitting. This is where they will appeal the court hinder.
Argentina is appealing for a court hinder. I did not call it. It's not.
So there is the timeout, TJ. So you place yourself in the position of Carlos Quadri, team coach for Argentina. You had an 8-3 lead, and now you're losing 8-9. What do they need to change?
Well, I don't know if it's I'm going to say I don't know. I don't know if it's that they need to change a lot, because they obviously had some success there in the beginning of this match. Then, especially when they were both serving to Samantha with a lob serve to Samantha, very successful lob serves. I think they just have to keep it tight, not make those unforced errors. I might even say to Natalia to move up a little bit in the court, just to cover those pinches by Paola.
And you should also mention that, part of a timeout may not be anything beyond, let's just slow things down.
Right.
See if the momentum can shift, calm down that rhythm that Longoria and Salas seem to have found. See if it works. Time in. It certainly worked for Longoria Salas following that timeout. And it happens so much, especially with Longoria. She takes that timeout, and it really works. We'll see if it works for Team Argentina. And it does, Mendez.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of regrouping, refocusing, like you said.
It was 5-0, then 5-3, then 8-3, now 8-9. Mendez, drones.
Yeah, it seemed like Vargas was being really careful on those. Not really. She had a setup. She didn't really take the shot. She went to the ceiling. And then 2 other shots afterwards, she went to the ceiling. I'm wondering, is she injured?
I was the same thing as a possibility. After her semifinal last night, she was definitely holding her arm and shoulder.
Okay.
And this may be why she's been playing a little bit more on the left side. Who knows?
And I could be reading into it, too. 9-9.
She's usually so willing to step in and rip a backhand.
Yes.
Will we see some drama? I saw a skip, said Rodriguez. I actually saw a skip too, but it may have hit her shoe.
I thought because it hit. I thought she hit Longoria on the shot. Argentina's appealing for a replay. I thought Vargas was replay.
So a replay, because one disagrees, one said they couldn't see, so a replay happens after all. Just to add to a little drama this afternoon. Oh, Samantha Salas crushes that one into the front left corner. The crowd love it here. We hope you do wherever you're watching. Thanks so much for watching, by the way, sharing our feed and following the LPRT.
Yeah.
Vargas wins a crack
Okay,
rollout.
okay, and she ripped that one. 10-9. So I was I was watching to see how many she just kind of flipped back up to the ceiling defensively, but that one she ripped. So we'll see. Maybe it's not an injury.
I think it's the back. Ace serve from Longoria.
11-9.
And Mendez skips let's see, a timeout here. 12-9. You're still 3 points away from losing this first game. You're only 3 points away from tying it. You have one. Don't wait until it's 14. You got the rally winning shot when you did take your timeout. See if it works again.
Coverage by
Here's
Mendez.
the backhand. Took pace off it. Vargas guides it into the front left corner, side out.
9-12.
Wow. Wide angle for Mendez.
9-12.
Excuse me, no.
From Salas.
Salas, thank you. It's, as you said, they're all wearing black. Good cover for Mendez, scrambling forward to control that shot.
10-12.
We're in a point, 10-12. And then she
Skip ball.
skips it. Okay, Longoria Salas, 3 points away from this first game.
Another skip. Again, here's that time when you say timeout. Oh, and there she calls it. Team Argentina takes a timeout.
Well, let's take a timeout ourselves. Longoria Salas closing in on this first game. We'll be back in just a minute. And welcome back, everybody, to this first game. Mendez and Vargas have taken their second and final timeout. They're down 3, but Longoria Salas are only 2 away from taking this first game. Just joining us, Longoria defeated Salas in 2 games earlier today. And TJ, the momentum got shifted. Vargas hitting a good winner there. Again, I go back to, I think we should have taken this timeout earlier.
Timeout a little earlier.
Could be wrong, we'll see.
Short serve.
My.
Yeah.
Longoria.
You know, yeah.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
going to say there's been a dearth of, a lack of shot selection in some of these rallies where the players are just hitting it hard, maybe hitting it too high and not being patient and thinking, what is the best shot in this situation?
Yes, that was a good example there. So Mendez asking for a short serve. Well, until they got this.
Salas was good. Samantha's a feeling that it was short.
Okay, so Natalia, during the rally, Natalia says no short serve, but Team Argentina won the rally. Samantha Salas of Team Mexico appeals and say, hey, that short was served. So line judges agree that was a short serve. So this is second serve.
Great shot from Salas, Longoria, and she claimed the first game 15-10. So players have 2 minutes. We'll see what Vargas and Mendez can come up for game 2. They were in it. In fact, they led 8-3 in game 1, but they're going to have to win game 2 if they want to get back in this match. We'll be back in just a moment.
Gearbox.
And we're back in for game number 2 of this doubles final. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are watching Longoria Salas serving the 1 seeds against the 2 seeds, Vargas and Mendez. Mexico versus Argentina. My name's Tim Baggers, joined by Commissioner TJ Bomba, Jay Josie at the controls. Maria Renee Rodriguez is our head official for this match. Salas on the right, Longoria left. In the back, Vargas on the right, Mendez on the left. And a good start from Vargas. TJ, some adjustments can be made from game 1, especially for Vargas and Mendez, who seem to play a lot of defense and maybe being a little bit too aggressive at times.
Right. And I would think one of those things, like you were saying, is waiting to make sure you're taking the good shot, because Paola Longoria is going to shoot. She's a shooter. She's going to make a lot of shots. She's going to end a lot of rallies. You have to make sure that you're choosing wisely and not just hitting the ball back. Yeah, you just can't get away with that. A loose ceiling ball coming out to the center of the court. Longoria sets up. She's going to end that rally.
He's so athletic, getting to so many balls. Look at that, another one. Mendez trying to punch it back. She ran forward, I think, to cover the pinch and was surprised.
Yes, she might have been better off just letting that go for her partner. But it happens so fast. Sometimes get out of the way.
An opportunity.
See what happens if that's going to be an appealed shot.
Yes, I'm sure it's going to be.
Yes, okay. So I
love that.
might agree with Team Argentina that that was a 2-bounce get, so we do have an appeal. So one agree, one disagree from those line judges. Yeah. Two very different views.
I was just going to say they're in different positions, and I think the one on our side, the left, had the best view. Oh. But Salas and Longoria running into each other, that rarely happens.
Yes.
Take another look at this. Again, Mendez just pushing the ball back. I mean, I'm glad they're okay, because a swing of Samantha Salas' racket, you don't want to get in the way of that.
I'm not getting in the way of that one.
Wow, great get from Mendez, but Vargas really alert and ready, runs in and covers it.
4-1.
Earns a point, 4-1.
Salas.
Thank you.
I know, they're all in black. It's hard to...
It's confusing. Should be a replay. It's a good call.
4-1.
No argument from Paula Longoria.
4-1.
Mendez.
A good pickup, good cover by Vargas.
She missed it. I thought she was going to get there. She's athletic. 5 serving 1. And we're starting to see quality supersede effort. Mendez and Vargas working very hard, but Salas and Longoria hitting really smart shots. Where was that in the singles?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
And I was just going to say, it would be a good time for a timeout, and our Team Argentina does call.
So timeout on the court. It's been a great event. We're almost at the end of it. We have more events coming up this season.
We do. So next stop for the LPRT will be in San Antonio, Texas for the Battle at the Alamo. Always a
fun one.
Yes, a fun event. Good for amateurs as well. A big event. They use 3 clubs. Run by Mike Cantu and Sandy Rios, Joe Hall, who does a lot of our merchandise, will be there as well. Always comes up with some really great tournament shirts. So we're looking forward to that one. That'll be a good one for the LPRT. We are going to end our season in Kansas City again this year with the TeamRoot.com Classic event. Randy Root of Root Laboratories is our sponsor for that event, and this year it's $60,000 in prize money at that event. So
60,000 is more than the U.S. Open combined men and women. It's the largest purse I've ever seen in the last 10 years.
yes,
It's exciting, and I can't wait to be part of that event. Every time they've taken a timeout, it's worked in their favor in this doubles match. 3 timeouts, 3 winning rallies. They're down 6-1. Should be a replay. Good call.
Ya se había quitado.
Oh, wait. Vargas doesn't like it.
Replay.
She says no. Salas couldn't have got that ball.
¿Quieres apelar?
She's not going to appeal it. She thinks about it and then changes her mind.
I think her partner talked her out of appealing that one. Short serve by Longoria. So second serve coming up for Team Mexico.
I like that from Vargas, taking her time. Oh my goodness, Longoria, talk about confidence. Dare anyone to try and do it better than this. Taking the ball early and just ripping this reverse pinch winner.
Yes, so I believe that was a short serve. It was.
Longoria looks at the encroachment line.
1-7.
Mendez took it on the pounce and earns the side out.
Yeah, I like that aggressive return from Mendez.
Point. They've been stuck at one for a while.
Yeah, that surprised me a little bit. It wasn't a great serve, but Longoria left it up just enough for Mendez to pinch. Good choice on shot there.
Us will shoot this. Jams Mendez in the middle of the court. There's a crack, wide angle from Mendez.
3-7.
Reserving 7. You could see Vargas leaning out of the way.
Yeah, she almost took Samantha Salas' racket in the face on that windup. Salas is a big swing, big windup, big swing, especially on that forehand. Definitely going to give her some room to take that shot. 7 serving 3.
Perfect.
Good.
Wide angle.
8-3.
I just feel like 3 players on this court look like they're working hard, and Longoria just looks like it's just a day, just normal day, all business on the court. Step up, put the ball away.
Could be avoidable hinder.
Cambio.
Rodriguez took her time. I like that. Had to think about it.
Yo marqué cambio porque estás en tiro cruzado.
They're having a discussion about whether they should appeal.
¿Quieren apelar? Okay, my call is penalty hinder. Mexico is appealing for replay.
So one agrees and one disagrees. Half out, avoidable hinder. Right in the middle of the court, TJ.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. I'm wondering if they thought the ball wasn't going to make it, or because it was a pretty low shot.
Great shot, Vargas. I want to go back to that last discussion because our official said my call is an avoidable hinder. They're asking for a replay. They could have appealed. The ball
was down. The ball was not going to made it to the front wall.
And that was a different appeal.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to make sure you confirm exactly what the appeal is.
Longoria. Oh my. Longoria Another reverse pinch winner.
3-8.
Seems to have taken control of this match. Salas not playing bad herself. Diving get from Salas. Vargas had her hand up because Salas was in the way, but she took the swing as she should and earned the rally-ending shot as a result. Getting real close in the middle of the court, TJ.
It's doubles.
It's doubles. That's why we like watching it. This is a fun match.
You know what? Everybody wants center court position, so.
Skip ball Mendez. She let the ball drop too low. I think she changed her mind at the end. Side out 8-4. Only 1 point earned by Team Argentina. We've got an appeal.
Referee called good shot. Team Argentina says, no way, that's skipped. Oh.
It sounded, it looked funny, but it's one of those 50-50s, right?
Yeah, I guess
it's just hard to tell.
Serve from Salas. Vargas just can't get it back to the front wall. 10 serving 4. Mexico 5 points away from winning this doubles final.
Another timeout from Argentina. It's getting away from them. Skip ball from Salas. Leaning back on one leg. He puts that ball into the floor. Felt like Longoria almost half held up.
I wondered if they were going to call something there, if she was going to put her hand up, but she didn't. Kept playing, and I'm going to say that I like that Mendez went back to that big C, like a wraparound rather than a straight in ceiling ball.
Hit from Salas.
5-10.
Looks to the ceiling in disgust. It's a point for Mendez, 5-10.
Team Argentina just can't seem to get the point on the board. They're getting back into the service puck. They just can't seem to score.
They get one there.
Dude, isn't that the way it always works out? As soon as I say that, something the opposite happens.
Commentator's curse. It happens
Right.
to all of us, TJ.
Launched off the back.
And Mendez handled that really well. But a crack from Salas.
10-6.
And serving 6. Point earned in that inning. That's Longoria looking to close this out. Longoria looking for yet another singles and doubles title. But Vargas says, not yet. I'm not done.
10-6.
It's the winner. It's great to see so many people around us watching on. Great audience here. They love racquetball in this club.
Short serve by Longoria. Yeah, I like that high Z.
They're asking for a replay.
Replay, 10-6.
You're going to get a replay. Wait for it.
My call is replay, makes you look appealing.
One line judge agrees, one disagrees, so replay.
And I think that was the right call. I think Mendez was interfered with. And Vargas.
Side out.
6-10.
They staved off Team Mexico. Struggling to find points, as you said, when they're serving.
That's a better serve from Mendez. That one didn't come off the side wall.
But you're going for it shoulder high. And it's not,
6-10.
it's singles, you might get away with it, but in doubles, when you only have to cover half the court, it's just a low percentage. And that was better.
Skip ball by Salas. I think she thought her shot was good, but
they were just looking for confirmation that it did indeed skip from somebody in the crowd. Not sure who.
sometimes it's nobody. I'm serious about that. Sometimes I think they just do that to kind of show the ref.
This time Vargas skips it.
10-7, timeout.
Timeout taken by Longoria Salas. That's their first of this second game. And it is 10 serving 7. Longoria Salas won game 1. We talked about the 2 tournaments coming up in we just saved a camera. we talked about the 2 tournaments coming up, and one of the things that we've seen is that Longoria continues to improve over the course of the season. You talked about it in singles, but we've also seen some new players on tour who are making a greater effort to be on tour. Some of those have really impressed us this year.
Right, absolutely. Those players, those up-and-coming players that are the future of the racquetball tour that we like to see more often. The U.S. player Holly Scott, Kalani Bailey, and then international players, Gabby Martinez, who was here this weekend. We haven't seen her for a while because she's in school. Valeria Centellas, playing for Argentina. She's a young junior world champion who, I mean, has done amazing things in just the 2 events she's attended this season so far, or this calendar year. So can't wait to see more of her and see what she can do. Monte Mejia, who also in school, but young player who just out of juniors, who does also really challenges these top 3 players who have been pretty dominant. Longoria, Salas, Vargas. So a lot of a bright future for the LPRT and for racquetball, international racquetball.
I want to also mention Ana Laura
Flores
from Mexico, the lefty who's surprised a few people in the tournament she's been able to come to. So we're back in. What a wide angle from Samantha Salas. Everyone expecting a down the line or pinch. She goes past Mendez. Mendez does like to push up.
Yeah, but I think she was playing back a little bit in that first game, and I think she needed to.
Oh, we don't see that very often.
11-7.
Longoria turning to take the ball off the back wall. It hit a racket. Wow, she got that. She didn't move her feet particularly well in that situation, but she got her racket down and rolled it out on the front wall. So side out. 7-11. Wow, Samantha Salas.
Okay, so both players for Team Argentina serving to Salas on the right side.
The change up. They're going with the Z serve. Mendez would have had an avoidable. Soft hands from Vargas.
Yeah, they're I've been watching that high Z lob in the middle of the rally. When she was hitting that straight in ceiling ball, they were coming off the back wall, setting up Longoria, and when she hits that high Z, Longoria is at a minimum hitting from shoulder high deep in the court.
Vargas. Awesome shoot. She got it. And
skip by Longoria. Wow, what a fun rally.
You don't think Longoria is frustrated with that? You saw. She doesn't usually express emotion like that.
No.
But she got what she wanted, and then she just made the mistake. Great rally. Keep hearing the wows around us. Cover by Longoria. That's too good for Mendez.
Good patience.
10-11.
Well, TJ, 10 serving 11.
Now we got
a game. Ooh, Mendez starting to find her rhythm.
11-11.
Well, I'm not sure what Samantha
Mexico's
Salas wants.
appealing a skip on Maria Jose's shot.
I didn't see a skip.
No,
A replay.
so it must look a little different from the right side of the court.
Marque replay. En el medio.
I think Rodriguez needs to just go in there and say, okay, tell me exactly what you're asking for, because they're.
Marque replay en el medio porque pensé que lo estaban parando en el medio de la jugada, en el medio de la cancha. Yo paré la jugada por eso. Y ese dijeron que.
So my Spanish isn't particularly good, but what Rodriguez was saying was I called a replay from the middle of the court in the shot that occurred in the middle of the court.
Again, I call, Mexico was appealing that Maria Jose skipped the ball. I did not call that. Yeah.
Okay, so after all that, the same clarification and the same outcome. One agreed, one disagreed. So it is a replay. Nothing like a little drama just to add some spice to the game too.
It's tough from the referee when the microphone doesn't go into the court system.
Right.
So they're trying to read lips to understand what the appeals are and calls are.
Well, and Rodriguez did the right thing and just went in and found out exactly what. Wow. Mendez, another winner. She's taking over this second game. She's found her form all of a sudden. And Salas and Longoria will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back. Suddenly, Argentina lead 12-11.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better in racquetball and in life. They teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1, obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
So we're back in. This has turned into a really, really good match. If you're just joining us, Argentina started game 1 very brightly, and Team Mexico came back and took it. Team Mexico led in game 2, but Argentina have clawed their way back into this match and now lead. Longoria. Oh, that's too good. Taking her time, not too hard.
11-12.
Right,
In
she
the
had
right
this
spot.
set up off that side wall. Oh boy. Whoop.
Didn't hit
I don't know how
Longoria.
that missed her.
And Longoria
Skip ball.
skips it.
I don't know how Longoria, I don't know how she did not get hit by that shot stuck on the wall over there.
She may not know either, but it was important for Argentina. Half out, they're one rally away from getting in the service box. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it worked. It's a point, 12-12. You can definitely sense some nerves around in the crowd. They're excited by this.
Yes. Well, this is a good match. Tied 12-12, game 2. So far, Longoria hasn't lost a match this this event.
Second serve.
Or a game for that
Or
matter.
a game this event.
What a get. Wow.
That was trouble. That ceiling ball just nicked the back wall right close to the corner, in the back corner. Just tough shot.
She skipped it.
Oh, she did. Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
see.
Just half out. Mendez has really come alive in this second game. She's really, we've talked about her being the team leader of this Argentina team, and see why. What's the call?
Cambio.
They'll get it.
Cambio.
They'll appeal Argentina. They don't like it.
My call is penalty hinder. Argentina is appealing for just 3 points.
Line judges agree.
Huh,
That's,
what'd you think on that?
Yeah, see, I didn't think Salas was moving forward in a way that allowed her to hit straight. I thought she might have just been pushing the ball up.
And I was going to say that by jumping, Vargas cleared, and the shot could have been taken.
Right. It's one of those ones, right? It's a judgment call. And our opinion is different to those of the line judges and head official. Vargas Mendez need to regroup. Mendez tries to go behind her back to get that ball to the front wall. It's a point for Salas, serving 13-12. This is the kind of final we were hoping for, a back and forth battle, very tense. Mendez covered the pinch really well and did something positive with it. Earns the half out. Longoria. Check this crack in the corner. There it is. And there's the put away by Salas. Great serve. Return popped up. Salas put it away. Match point number 1. Mendez and Vargas, if they save this, will be in the service box. Well, the players just stopped. Well, we need. There's going to be a lot of discussion here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was a good shot, no?
Okay, so here's Longoria and Salas stopped. Mendez hit the shot. They looked back. Longoria and Salas looked back. Mendez and Vargas walked forward as in we hit the winning shot, but the ball never bounced twice. So then Longoria hit it onto the front wall. Argentina didn't get it. It bounced twice. So theoretically, if it was a good serve.
I didn't see that. I thought it did bounce twice.
If it was a good serve, Longoria and Salas have won the match.
Well, and here, going even back as far as that, I thought the serve was short.
Okay.
So, if anything, Team Argentina might appeal that.
But I'm not. So Longoria thought it was short too, but then Vargas and Mendez hit the ball.
And the referee did not stop play.
But referee did not stop play, so Longoria then hit the return, even though it wasn't anything effective. She hit the front wall, and then Vargas just watched it drop twice. So if the serve was good, nobody said stop. Longoria's hit the winning shot, it should be game over. But I'm not sure that our officials saw everything. Okay. TJ, it's your time to shine. I think, so TJ is off to have a rules clarification, and I think probably the smart decision here is just to replay that whole thing. I mean, it's not in a rule book, but there's obviously clear confusion between all the players about what actually happened in this situation. Okay, you're in the chat box. Tell us what you think. Wonder if we see another replay? Let's take another look while we're at it. Was Longoria's serve good or short? Oh, it looked good, but you see Longoria, she just kind of popped the ball up, and then Vargas just stood there. Longoria thought her serve was short. And you can just see there's conversation going on between Longoria and our commissioner. So they're going to the door to have a little conversation. And you're just seeing it there. It's I think.
You have an appeal? No, we don't have any appeals, but it's the last point. What is our last point?
For not international rules, you can't appeal the last point if you don't have any.
I'm still confused. I don't know what the end result of the call was. So let's just watch one more time, nice and slowly.
Ball 14.
The ball didn't bounce twice before Longoria got it. The serve looked good, but then Longoria hit the front wall. In the end, we return 12-14, match point saved. Wow. crazy drama. I'm sure we'll be talking about this one for a little while. Oh, the crowd love it. Longoria.
With a fist pump.
You're going to take away my match? Watch this. Outrageous shot from Longoria. Longoria wants a court hinder, not called. And then Vargas skips it. So here we go. I thought Vargas was going to appeal the court hinder.
She asked if she had any appeals left.
Well, why does she know to ask? Because this weekend she got a technical.
She got a technical -1 for appealing in her semis, her singles semis.
Okay, match point number 2. Mendez. Match point number 3. Great drama, great entertainment here on the LPRT. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been such fun.
Yeah, I think Longoria is going for an ace serve ring.
Look at how Vargas has positioned herself. There it is. Longoria gets the loose return, puts the ball away. They claim another title. She and Samantha Salas. Great effort from Vargas and Mendez. They're going to be disappointed. They got so close, but in the end, Longoria and Salas claimed the title. 15-10, 15-12. Well, we'll take a short commercial break, and we'll be back for an interview with our players, so don't go anywhere.
All right, everybody, one more round of applause for this great match and these players. I'm going to ask you guys to stand with your partners. And maybe a little space in between since you all decided to wear black today. And so, well played. I don't know about you guys, but from outside the court and those of you watching at home, we had a good time watching the intensity of that match. Well done. We all enjoyed that so much. Let me start with Team Argentina. What a good fight you put up against the #1 ranked team here. Congratulations to you guys for making the final.
So yeah, I want to thank of you for coming and watch us, and I want to thank my partner for always playing with the heart. I want to thank the other players because they always playing so good. That's why they are #1. Not for that long, I have to say. We're coming back. So, yeah, I just want to thank everyone for coming, and thank you, LPRT.
Okay, congratulations to Team Argentina. They are playing awesome. Maria, you played really good. She was killing every ball. Natalia was getting everything. They are a great team. But we are #1. No. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thanks to my partner. I'm very proud of you. You're always playing with all your heart. And you too. And congratulations for the singles too.
All right, so yes, it's always tough to play against them. It was a great match on the court. It was a close game in the first one and second one. They put us a lot of pressure on the game, and they will always make us to work harder and bring all the best shots that we both have on the court. And I hope all the people enjoy it. So another big thank to Stewart and all the tournament director that helped us to bring us back here again. Big applause to Stewart. Thank you very much. And we want to thank all the people. It's Sunday and they came and support us and watching us. So we really appreciate you guys stay and cheer for both teams and watch racquetball. I want to thank my partner Samantha for always play with heart and passion on the court. No matter what, she's always diving and trying to get all the points. So I'm glad I'm with her and not as an opponent. But I want to congratulate Natalia and Maria. As I say, they are both great players. They always put the best for us to work. And I want to say a little bit in Spanish because there's a lot of people that watch us behind the LPRT network, and they keep following and support us the whole time. And the four of us, we are international. So muchísimas gracias a toda la gente que nos ve por todo el apoyo. También decirlo en español, feliz Día de la Mujer allá. En especial a mi mamá, que me ha apoyado muchísimo, que ha estado siempre para mí, que gracias a ella soy lo que soy. Quiero agradecer a toda la gente que nos ve y que nos apoya y que siempre sigue nuestra carrera deportiva. Gracias por el apoyo incondicional. Somos latinas, somos mexicanas y somos orgullosas cada una de nosotros de representarlos. Muchísimas gracias y nos vemos en el siguiente parada, que es San Antonio.
Good job again. Another hand for you guys and a great show. Hold tight. They're going to do some award presentation and photo show.
So there you have it. Longoria claims both singles and doubles yet again this season. She's only lost one match so far. That was the singles in Virginia. Of course, next up is going to be in San Antonio. We hope you join us for that. Go on to LPRtour.com to see our schedule and also the rankings, etc. Of course, if you haven't liked our page on Facebook, Twitter, and so on, be sure to do so. But on behalf of myself, Tim Baghurst, Commissioner TJ Bamba, the Gadget King, Jay Josie, and a referee, Maria Renee Rodriguez, thanks so much for joining us this tournament, and we'll see you very soon.